Alex stood at the edge of the grand ballroom in downtown Chicago, his heart pounding like a drum in a silent room, as he watched Jordan exchange vows with Emily under the chandelier's glow. The invitation to sing at his ex's wedding had come like a cruel joke, but the veiled threat from Jordan's conservative family, hinting at exposing old secrets if he refused, left him no choice. As the applause faded after the ceremony, Alex gripped the microphone, his voice ready to shatter the facade of this picture-perfect day. The city skyline twinkled outside the floor-to-ceiling windows of the upscale venue, a stark contrast to the storm brewing inside Alex. He was 32, a rising indie musician known for his soulful ballads that often drew from his own turbulent life. Jordan, his college sweetheart, had been the muse for many of those songs, until their breakup 5 years ago. When Jordan chose the path of least resistance, succumbing to his family's expectations in their tight-knit suburban community, Alex remembered the night it ended, Jordan's tear-streaked face in their shared apartment, whispering, "I can't do this anymore. My parents, they'd disown me." Alex had begged him to fight, but Jordan walked away, leaving Alex to piece together a life without him. Now here he was, forced into this charade. The wedding planner, a perky woman named Lisa, had approached him months earlier. "Jordan specifically requested you," she'd said with a smile that didn't reach her eyes. Alex knew better. It was Jordan's father, a prominent businessman with deep pockets and deeper prejudices, who pulled the strings. Rumors swirled that the old man had discovered emails from their past and used them as leverage. "Sing or we'll make sure your career tanks," the implied message went. Alex's manager had advised against it, but pride, and a lingering hope to see Jordan one last time, pushed him forward. As guests mingled during the cocktail hour, Alex spotted Jordan across the room. Tall, with the same tousled brown hair and piercing blue eyes that once made Alex's world spin. Emily, his bride, was radiant in her white gown, oblivious to the history lurking beneath the surface. She chatted animatedly with friends, her laughter light and carefree. Alex wondered if Jordan had told her anything about their past. Probably not. Jordan was a master at compartmentalizing. "Alex!" A familiar voice pulled him from his thoughts. It was Mia, Jordan's younger sister, the only family member who'd supported their relationship back then. She hugged him tightly. "I'm so glad you're here. He needs this, needs you to be part of it, even if it's weird." "Weird doesn't cover it," Alex muttered, forcing a smile. "How's he holding up?" Mia's expression darkened. "He's trying. Dad's been on him about starting a family right away. It's all about the legacy." Alex felt a pang of sympathy mixed with anger. Jordan had always been the golden child, expected to carry on the family name in their affluent circle, where appearances mattered more than authenticity. Coming out would have meant losing everything. The inheritance, the social standing, perhaps even his job at the family firm. The band started warming up, and Lisa signaled for Alex to prepare. He chose a safe song, At Last by Etta James, something neutral yet emotional. But as he tuned his guitar, memories flooded back. Their first date at a jazz club in New York during a college trip, where Jordan had shyly held his hand under the table. Late nights writing lyrics together, Jordan's head on his shoulder. The pain of watching Jordan pull away, influenced by sermons from their hometown church that condemned people like them. Dinner was served, and toasts began. Jordan's best man, a college buddy named Chris, raised his glass. To Jordan and Emily, the perfect couple. "May your life be as straight and narrow as the path you've chosen." Laughter erupted, but Alex caught the double entendre, his jaw tightening. When it was time for Alex to perform, the room hushed. He stepped onto the small stage, the spotlight warm on his skin. Jordan avoided his gaze, focusing on Emily instead. Alex strummed the opening chords, his voice steady at first. "At last, my love has come along." The words hung in the air, heavy with irony. Midway through, Alex's eyes locked with Jordan's. For a split second, the mask slipped, regret, longing, fear all flashed across Jordan's face. Alex's voice cracked slightly, but he pushed on, pouring his soul into the melody. Guests swayed, some tearing up, unaware of the undercurrent. After the song, applause thundered. Emily approached Alex, beaming. "That was beautiful. Jordan said you were talented. But wow." "Thanks," Alex replied, glancing at Jordan who lingered nearby. "It was from the heart." Later, as the dance floor filled, Alex slipped out to the balcony for air. The cool Chicago wind whipped around him, carrying the distant hum of traffic. He lit a cigarette, a habit he'd quit but picked up again for this occasion. Footsteps approached. "Alex." He turned to see Jordan, alone. "What do you want?" "I didn't want this," Jordan said, his voice low. "Dad found out about us. He said if I didn't go through with the wedding, he'd cut me off. And you? He threatened to ruin your gigs." Alex's anger flared. "So you let him control you? Again?" "It's not that simple. Emily's great. She's safe." "Safe?" Alex echoed. "What about us? What we had was real." Jordan looked away, the city lights reflecting in his eyes. "I miss it. But in this world, our world, it's easier this way." Their conversation was interrupted by Mia, calling them back inside. As Alex re-entered the ballroom, he felt the weight of unspoken words. The night was far from over, and the real performance was just beginning. The reception dragged on, with cake cutting and more toasts amplifying the facade of joy. Alex nursed a drink at the bar, observing the crowd. Jordan's parents mingled with guests. His father, Mr. Harlan, a towering figure with a firm handshake and sharper opinions. Alex recalled the one time he'd met him during college break. Polite on the surface, but his eyes had narrowed when Jordan mentioned Alex as a roommate. A group of older relatives gathered nearby, their conversation drifting to Alex. "That singer was good, but a bit emotional, don't you think?" One aunt said. "These artists today, always so dramatic." Another chimed in, "As long as Jordan's settled down with a nice girl. None of that modern nonsense." Alex's grip tightened on his glass. The casual homophobia stung, a reminder of why Jordan hid. In this affluent Chicago suburb, where country clubs and church picnics defined social life, being gay wasn't just frowned upon, it was erased. Jordan approached the bar, ordering a whiskey neat. "We need to talk more," he whispered. "Meet me in the lobby in 10. Alex nodded subtly, his pulse quickening. What more was there to say? But curiosity and unresolved feelings drew him. In the lobby, away from the festivities, Jordan paced. "I thought marrying Emily would fix everything. Make Dad proud. Quiet the doubts in my head." "Doubts?" Alex asked. "You mean about who you are?" Jordan sighed. "I've tried therapy, but discreetly. The family pastor says it's a phase. Something to pray away." Alex's heart ached. "That's bullshit, Jordan. You know it is. Remember Pride in New York? You were free there." A flicker of nostalgia crossed Jordan's face. "Yeah, but back home, it's different. Emily knows I'm struggling, but not the full story. She thinks it's cold feet." "So you're lying to her too?" "It's not lying, it's protecting." Their voices rose slightly, drawing a glance from the concierge. Jordan pulled Alex into a side hallway. "What if I called it off? What then? Lose my job, my family?" "You'd gain yourself," Alex said softly. "And maybe us again." Jordan's eyes welled. "I can't. Not tonight." Back at the reception, the DJ announced the first dance. Jordan and Emily glided across the floor to a romantic tune, picture perfect. Alex watched, jealousy gnawing at him. Mia joined him. "He's miserable, you know. Then why doesn't he stop this?" "Fear. Dad's got everyone convinced that tradition is everything. Remember when cousin Lisa came out? They shunned her." Alex nodded. The family's rigid views on marriage and gender roles created invisible walls. Jordan had once confided how his father ridiculed those parades on TV, calling them a threat to society. As the night progressed, guests loosened up with alcohol. Chris, the best man, cornered Alex. "Hey man, great performance. Jordan talks about you a lot. Old buddies, right?" "Something like that," Alex replied cautiously. Chris leaned in, breath reeking of beer. Heard you two were close in college. Real close. But he's straight now, huh? The insinuation hung heavy. Alex excused himself, heart racing. Was this a test from Mr. Harlan? Later, during a slideshow of Jordan and Emily's photos, a college picture flashed. Jordan and Alex arm in arm at a party. The room murmured, but Mr. Harlan quickly signaled the DJ to move on. Emily pulled Jordan aside, whispering furiously. Alex overheard snippets. Who is he really to you? Jordan deflected, but tension crackled. Alex decided to leave early, but Mia stopped him. Stay. Something's building. Reluctantly, he agreed. The band invited guests to perform, and someone nominated Alex for another song. The crowd cheered, trapping him. This time, he chose Someone Like You by Adele. A riskier pick, laden with breakup emotion. As he sang, I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. Eyes turned to Jordan. Jordan froze, his face paling. Emily looked confused. Guests whispered. After Mr. Harlan approached Alex. Nice song choice. Almost too personal. Just music, Alex lied. But the seed was planted. Conversations buzzed about the vibe between the singer and groom. One guest, a progressive friend of Emily's, pulled Alex aside. Is there history here? This feels off. Alex hesitated. Ask Jordan. The night spiraled. Jordan confronted Alex in the restroom. What the hell? That song, everyone's talking. Good, Alex said. Maybe it's time they knew. Jordan grabbed his arm. You can't out me. Not like this. I'm not. But you're killing yourself. Tears streamed down Jordan's face. I love her, but I loved you more. The admission hung between them, electric. But before Alex could respond, Emily burst in, eyes wide. What's going on? The restroom door swung shut behind Emily, her expression a mix of confusion and hurt. Jordan? Alex? Why are you two hiding in here? Jordan wiped his eyes quickly. Just catching up, babe. Old friends. Emily crossed her arms. Old friends who make you cry? And that song. Everyone's saying it was about you. Alex stepped back, giving them space. I should go. No, Emily said firmly. Stay. I deserve to know. Jordan sighed, leaning against the sink. Alex and we dated in college. It was serious, but I ended it because I wasn't ready. Emily's eyes widened. Dated? As in, you're gay. Bisexual, maybe, Jordan stammered. I don't know. I thought I could move on. She turned to Alex. And you? Singing at our wedding? Why? He was forced, Jordan admitted. Dad threatened him. Emily's face hardened. Your dad? This is insane. They moved to a quiet lounge area, away from prying eyes. Emily listened as Jordan poured out the story. The secret relationship, the family pressure, the fear of rejection. Alex added his side, the heartbreak, the career threats. I love you, Emily, Jordan said. But part of me never let go of Alex. She nodded slowly. I suspected something. You've been distant. But this, it's a lot. Guests outside continued partying, oblivious. Mia texted Alex. Where are you? Dad's looking for Jordan. The trio returned separately, but tension simmered. Mr. Harlan toasted again, praising the traditional union. His words felt like barbs to Alex. A liberal aunt approached Emily. Lovely wedding, dear. But that singer, quite the performance. Reminds me of my son's coming out story. Emily forced a smile, but doubt crept in. As the evening wound down, Jordan pulled Emily aside for a private dance. Alex watched from afar, his emotions churning. He loved Jordan still, but forcing a revelation wasn't his goal. Chris, drunker now, sidled up to Alex. So, truth. You two were lovers? Alex glared. None of your business. Chris laughed. In this crowd, it will be. Word spread subtly. Whispers about Jordan's past circulated. One guest, a family friend, confronted Mr. Harlan. Is it true your son's ex is a man? Mr. Harlan's face reddened. Nonsense. rumors. But the damage was done. Emily confronted Jordan publicly, though quietly at their table. "We need to talk about annulling this." Jordan paled. "Here? Now?" "Yes. I won't live a lie." Mia overheard and joined. "Brother, it's okay. I'll support you." The family dynamic cracked. Mr. Harlan noticed the huddle and stormed over. "What's this?" Emily stood tall. "Your son is in love with Alex. And you forced this wedding." Gasps from nearby tables. Guests turned, the music fading. Mr. Harlan exploded. "Lies. Jordan. Tell them." Jordan hesitated. Then, "It's true, Dad. I loved Alex. I still do." The room fell silent. Mrs. Harlan, Jordan's mother, teared up. "Son, why didn't you say?" "Fear," Jordan whispered, "of losing you." Mr. Harlan's face twisted in anger. "This is unacceptable. In our community." A guest interjected. "Times change, Harlan. Love is love." Debate erupted. Some relatives nodded in agreement. Others shook heads in disapproval. Emily removed her ring. "I can't do this. But I wish you happiness, Jordan." She left gracefully, friends following. The wedding dissolved into chaos. Some guests leaving, others staying to argue societal norms. Alex found Jordan amid the turmoil. "I'm sorry it blew up like this." Jordan managed a weak smile. "No, it's freeing." Mr. Harlan disowned Jordan on the spot, storming out. Mia hugged her brother. "We'll figure it out." As the venue emptied, Alex and Jordan sat alone. "What now?" Alex asked. Jordan took his hand. "Start over?" "Honestly this time." But doubts lingered. Society's judgments, family rifts, could they overcome? In the aftermath, the once festive ballroom echoed with the clatter of staff clearing tables. Jordan and Alex remained seated, hands intertwined, as Mia coordinated with the planner to wrap things up. "I'll handle Dad," she promised. "Give him time." Emily had departed with dignity, her parting words to Jordan. "Find your truth. We both deserve that." Her friends rallied around her, one texting Jordan later. "She's hurt, but she gets it. No hard feelings." News of the drama spread quickly via social media. Guests posted cryptic updates. "Wildest wedding ever." "Groom confesses love for the singer." Hashtags like "wedding twist" trended locally in Chicago. Jordan's phone buzzed incessantly. Texts from relatives ranging from supportive to condemnatory. An uncle wrote, "Proud of you, kid. Screw the old ways." But his father's silence was deafening. Alex's manager called. "Dude, your streams are spiking. That song choice? Genius marketing, even if unintentional." But Alex wasn't thinking about fame. "Jordan, are you sure? This could ruin your life." Jordan nodded. "It already has, in the best way. No more hiding." They left the venue together, driving to Alex's apartment in the artsy Wicker Park neighborhood. The city lights blurred past, a metaphor for the whirlwind night. Over coffee, they talked deep into the morning. Jordan confessed the years of internal conflict, attending conversion therapy sessions secretly, dating women to prove his straightness. "I thought marriage would cure it," he said. Alex shared his side, the loneliness, the songs written as therapy. "I never stopped loving you, but I had to move on." Reigniting their bond felt natural, yet fraught with challenges. Jordan's job at the family firm was likely gone. He'd need to start anew. Alex offered, "Crash here. We'll figure it out." The next day, media outlets picked up the story. A local blog headlined, "Chicago Wedding Shocker. Groom leaves bride for male ex." Comment sections exploded with opinions, some celebrating LGBTQ plus visibility, others decrying the disrespect to Emily. Emily issued a statement via Instagram. "While heartbroken, I support Jordan's journey to authenticity. Let's promote love in all forms." Mr. Harlan responded publicly, calling it a family matter, but privately cutting ties. Jordan's mother reached out tearfully. "I love you, son. Dad will come around." Societal backlash hit hard. Jordan received hate mail from conservative circles, accusing him of ruining a good woman's life. Alex's gigs faced boycotts from similar groups, but support poured in from fans. They navigated therapy together, addressing the trauma of suppression. Choice isn't always free, their counselor said. Society imposes costs. Conflicts arose. Jordan's guilt over Emily, Alex's resentment toward the years lost. One argument escalated. "You chose them over me," Alex yelled. "I was scared," Jordan countered. "But I'm choosing you now." Reconciliation came slowly, built on honesty. Months passed. Jordan found work at a progressive nonprofit advocating for LGBTQ+ rights. Alex's career soared with a new album inspired by the events. Yet, family rifts persisted. At a holiday gathering Mia organized, Mr. Harlan attended reluctantly. "This lifestyle, it's not natural," he grumbled. Debate ensued. Is sexuality a choice? Can family override personal truth? Jordan stood firm. "It's who I am, Dad. Accept it or not." The evening ended tensely, but a crack formed. Mr. Harlan listened, perhaps for the first time. Alex and Jordan's relationship deepened, facing external pressures. A protest outside one of Alex's shows highlighted ongoing homophobia in America. Through it all, their love grew, a testament to resilience. But questions lingered. Was the wedding disruption justified? Did personal happiness trump social norms? As spring bloomed in Chicago, Alex and Jordan settled into a rhythm. Weekend walks along Lake Michigan, quiet dinners where they dissected the past. Jordan volunteered at Pride events, finding community he'd long denied himself. Alex's music evolved, incorporating themes of redemption and societal chains. Challenges persisted. Emily moved on, dating someone new, and they exchanged amicable messages. "No regrets," she wrote. "You taught me about honesty." Mr. Harlan thawed gradually. A surprise visit. "I don't understand, but you're my son." It wasn't full acceptance, but a start. Mrs. Harlan baked cookies, reminiscing about Jordan's childhood without judgment. Society's mirror reflected mixed images. Positive media profiles lauded their story as inspirational, while conservative pundits criticized the public spectacle. Online forums debated, was forcing the singer to perform ethical? Did the groom owe his bride the truth sooner? Alex and Jordan engaged selectively, Jordan writing an op-ed. "Living authentically isn't a choice. It's a necessity. But the cost is real in a divided America." Their bond tested further when Alex toured. Distance bred insecurity. "What if you regress?" Alex worried. Jordan reassured, "I'm out. For good." A reunion with college friends brought closure. Chris apologized. "I was an ass. Happy for you guys." The story's ripple effects extended. Mia came out as bi, inspired by Jordan. "Thanks to you, I don't hide." As they celebrated their first anniversary quietly at the jazz club of their first date, Alex reflected. "That wedding night changed everything." Jordan smiled. "Shocked the guests, huh?" Laughter eased the weight. But deeper, they knew the journey wasn't over. Ongoing therapy addressed lingering traumas. Jordan's internalized shame, Alex's abandonment fears. In quiet moments, they pondered choices. Had Jordan stayed closeted, would he have been happier? Or was the pain of authenticity worth the freedom? Public speaking invitations came. At a panel on LGBTQ+ rights, Jordan shared, "Society pushes conformity, but love defies it." Audience questions sparked debates. Is outing someone ever okay? Do family expectations justify deception? Alex and Jordan didn't have all answers, but their story fueled discussions. One evening, watching the sunset from their balcony, Jordan proposed. "Marry me? For real this time." Alex accepted, tears flowing. Their wedding would be small, authentic, no forced performances. Planning brought joy, but also confrontations. Mr. Harlan attended, albeit stiffly. "I'm trying," he said. The ceremony, in a lakeside park, symbolized renewal. Vows exchanged. "I choose you every day." Guests included Emily, now a friend. "Beautiful," she whispered. As they danced, Alex whispered, "No shocks this time." Jordan laughed, "Just us." Life moved forward. Jordan advanced in advocacy. Alex released a hit album. Their home became a haven for others struggling. Yet, the core question remained. In a world of conflicting values, whose happiness matters most? Was Jordan right to disrupt his own wedding? Or should he have endured the lie for the sake of others?